starters. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Kata in at the 5. Each team representing their conference in this one, Grant, and they've got some history between them as well.
Yeah, B.A., they've played in some big games against each other, and that only heightens the intensity. It should be a good one.
Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Pritchard with a screen on Hachimura. To the middle. And stolen by Reeves. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, love that energy play Reeves delivers. Managing to take the shot while being fouled.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
That free throw misses.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
And he sinks the second. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now here's Brown, and down it goes. 2 points.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Pass to James. Brown with the steal. And we're about a minute into the first. White finds Pritchard. Now here's Brown for 3. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Let's go with a 3. Pritchard, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Hachimura outside. Inside. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
Now here's White. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Outside White. Pass to Kata. Here's Pritchard. Launches it. And Reeves pulls it down. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Hachimura in the post. And he banks in the layup. Hachimura's got 8 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Doncic against Pritchard. There's a screen. Brown passes to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here is James. No points yet. Counted.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
James against Brown. Pass to Walsh. Outside White. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
The free throw off from White. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And let's take a look at the leaderboard with numbers from the last month. The best two guards scoring the ball. In the third spot, Austin Reeves.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
Now here's Pritchard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Jacks up a three, and Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Hachimura left side. Doncic outside. Shoots over Pritchard. Doncic, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Brown. Pass to Walsh. Now White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for three. He drops it from range. Brown's got 5 points.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Outside Pritchard. Launches it from deep. Here's the three. Here's Kata, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Reeves. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Here's Brown. White looking it over. And he gets that one. White's got his second basket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Reeves with a screen on Pritchard. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound, Celtics. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Brown can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And for Boston, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Knicks team.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and Smart subbed in for Reeves. So it's Boston now. 4-point game. Pass to Walsh. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Smart. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. Pritchard against Doncic. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 5 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside White. And here's Brown for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to James. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Brown, using his post moves to get the 2 points. 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And there's James from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 9. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to White. Pritchard from outside. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Now Doncic, defended by Pritchard. Oh, there's the alley! To the paint. Here's White. Smart grabs the miss.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
James finds Doncic. James outside. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And then for Los Angeles, Kleber comes in for Ayton. Laravius subbed in for James. A minute 29 left now in the first quarter. Here's Smart. He's scoreless. To the middle. Tipped. Pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Simons. A nice shot by Doncic.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Here's Minot. Boucher outside. Pass to Hauser. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Smart finds Doncic. Smart, a screen on Simons. From deep, here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Minot, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Los Angeles with it. Doncic outside. Smart outside. Here's Kleba. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. Here's Minot. Count that one. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Rui Hachimura making things happen for Los Angeles. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Anthony Simons, Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser, and it's Minot in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Shot is good by Kleba. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's Reeves, following the 3 by Boston. LaRavia outside. 4-3. Hauser grabs the board.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Pass to Simons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point per game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Reeves. Pass to LaRavia. Beyond the arc. Here's Hayes. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Lakers lead by 1.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Reeves. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Here's Kleba with the 10-footer, and it's Smart missing. Over to the left wing. Simons against Smart. Here's Gonzalez. Yet to see a basket. Back to Simons. Over Smart. Simons' shot is good.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Kleba. And the three off target. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here's Simons outside. Gets the three to fall. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Pass to Hayes. Now Kleba. Laravia outside. Smart passes to Hayes. And there's the screen. And here's Reeves. Over Boucher. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Now here's Simons. Boucher a screen on Smart. And here's Simons outside. And it's Laravia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Kleba finds Reeves. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
Gonzalez passes to Hauser. Pass to Boucher. Back to Hauser. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Hauser's got 6 in the quarter.
I just love the ball.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ayton comes in for Kleba. And Doncic has subbed in for Laravia. Outside Reeves. Smart for 3. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Outside Brown. Back to White. White with a screen on Hayes. Pass to Brown. The 3. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Reeves. Here's Hayes. Now here's Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. Hauled in by Brown.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Outside Reeves. Smart, left side. He buries it from 3. Smart has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
White for 3. Smart grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Aiden. And here's Hayes. He's covered by Simons. Simons against Hayes. Smart for 3. Rebound Boston.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Simons passes to White. Back to Simons. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons got 10 points.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Aiden with a screen. Here's Doncic. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Here they come. It's Thunder Entertainment.
Pritchard's checked in for Simons. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Reeves. Smart against White. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Back to Doncic. The 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Pass to Walsh. Now here's Brown. Checked by James. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Blocked! Now Pritchard. He has 6. Outside, Brown. White for 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
James outside. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Pritchard. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Brown. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. It has got 8.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
James, a screen on Pritchard. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to White. To the paint. Here's Keita. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Brown against James. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Brown with it. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
White can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Outside Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Right wing. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Shot is up. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, that's the intelligence that Derek White plays with. This guy in pick and roll action always seems to make the right decision.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. Second, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
And here's Pritchard. He has 6. Pass to Kata. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Here's James, defended by Brown. Out to Hachimura. Outside Reeves for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Pass to Kata. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for your Celtics, Namias Kata. At the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to James. Hachimura from long range. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Boston out, they're up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
64. Let's on the high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket White Arena Entertainment.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling, right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie. And you always want to be sending a message out there to those teams.
What does the message say, Kenny?
It says, good luck, brother. You'll need it.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Celtics.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at center. Now here's Doncic. That three's off the mark. James against Brown. Spins. Jaylen Brown gets it to fall.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
James passes to Doncic. Tipped, and he's able to get it back. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Pritchard. James against Brown. Five on the clock. Fires for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to James. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the three. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Launches a three. They get it back. Outside Pritchard. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Pritchard's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Brian, back over to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
James. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, good from James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Celtics lead by 9. Now here's Brown. 17 points in the game. Kata pass to White. Fires in the triple. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lakers trail by 12. Hachimura outside. Reeves, the pass to Aiden. Now Doncic, defended by Pritchard. James, outside. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
They set the pick. White for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to James. Aiden inside. 10 points for him. Nice move. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Free throw good. Brown. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like. Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
So it's Boston now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to White from the arc. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
I'll tell you what, they give up a 3 on one end, and Luka gets it right back.
To the inside, here's Kata. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kata's got 14 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Hachimura. He's got 14.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 18. James outside. Takes the three. Kata pulls it in.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Down low. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Aiden's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Reeves. Inside. Out to Hachimura from behind the arc. Kata pulls it in. Kata's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic against Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Lakers trail by 21. James deciding where to go with it. Ayton in the high post. Pass to Smart. Hachimura from long range. Boston pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stolen by Ayton. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Shot from the wing. James with the rebound.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's Hachimura. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Hachimura's got 16 points now.
Big night for Rui Hachimura. You can tell when his number is called, he is prepared to embrace the scoring role.
Kata, pass to Brown. White with a screen on James. Outside White. Off target with the three. Lakers trail by 17. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Outside Pritchard. Here's Kata. 14 points for him. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
To the paint. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Hachimura, pass to James. And the basket is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Boucher's checked in for Kata. Minot comes in for Walsh. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Simon is subbed in for Derek White. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. And the free throw, no good.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 9 to snap the cold streak. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. James passes to Hachimura. Back to James. Here's James on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Minot pulls it in. Celtics lead by 11. Simons right side. Boucher outside. Pass to Minot. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now here's Smart. James outside. The Lakers with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Basket counts. Minot's got 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now here is James. He's got 17.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Here's Simons. Boucher passes to Pritchard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hachimura from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Boucher finds Pritchard. Boucher a screen on Hachimura. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to James. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Now Simons. 10 points for him. Here's Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Minot in at the 4. That's the Boston 5.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. That'll be the 2nd game of a 5-game road trip. Smart passes to LaRavia. Smart outside. Knocks down the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Simons. And Reeves pulls it down. Smart for 3. Boston pulls it in. Minot's got 4 rebounds now. It's Brown on the wing. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Vincent's checked in for Smart.
First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown at the line with 1 shot.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Lakers trail by 16. LaRavia inside, defended by Hauser. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes with a screen. Vincent. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Brown with it. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Vincent. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Simon's shot is good.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Arabia with a screen from deep. Reeves. Simons with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Hauser outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Hauser. This one for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Vincent. And here's Reeves. Defended by Brown. Reeves against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And he makes a first. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Boston leading by 18. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Back to Brown. Fires it. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
On the wing, Reeves. And stolen by Brown. And here's Simons outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Doncic passes to Reeves. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Doncic, when he's making that 3, it sets every other aspect of his game up.
Brown passes to Hauser. Here's Kata. Boucher finds Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brown's got 28 points for the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Brown. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And stolen by Boucher. Reeves against Brown. Out to Simons. Outside, Brown. Pass to Boucher. Here's Kata. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Boucher. Rebounded by Kleba. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And here's Reeves from outside the arc. The Lakers with another miss. Now here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Kata. He's defended by Hayes. Simons against Doncic. Shoots from the elbow. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Reeves with a screen on Simons. LaRavia outside. The three ball. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown finds Simons. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Time now to present our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Aiden. Now James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got 11 in the second half.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Now here's Brown. Here's Garza. Pass to Simons. The 15-footer. LeBron with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Here's Simons. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simon's progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Boucher's checked in for Garza. Shireman comes in for Brown. He does not get the second one. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Simons. Puts up a 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
James outside. Hachimura outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 23. Pass to Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Shireman. There's Simons with a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Lakers. Here's Shireman. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tillman. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Now, here is James. No good there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go there.
Oh, wow! Incredible! Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
James, left side. Boston pulls it in. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. Simons with it, picked up by James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
.29 seconds left in the fourth. He's covered by Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Here's Minot. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.